think it's part of our fabric, and when we get away from it, then we get a little disconnected with ourselves. And so we have to have those moments where it's that slow, and you take that whole time to walk that mile, and during that walk you see things that you wouldn't normally see, and you are exposed to things and you learn about things. My name is Luke Kloberdance. I teach 4th and 5th graders at Lodi Elementary School, and I help run summer Saunters.
I'm Brin Riley, and I was a mentor for summer Saunters in 2008 and 2009 when I was in high school at Lodi High School. Summer Saunters is a summer school program through Lodi Elementary and Lodi Middle School that gets kids out on the Ice Age Trail learning about the trail itself and how it follows the glacial formations of Wisconsin, and just, on a more simpler level, getting them to learn about nature and how to respect it and how to preserve it. The Ice Age Trail is a 1,200-mile long trail that extends through the entire state of Wisconsin.
Well, a typical day for a teacher is getting all the kids on the bus, making sure they have all their gear, and then we drive to a segment of the Ice Age Trail outside of the Lodi area because we wanted kids to see that yellow blaze they see on Main Street connects with the yellow blaze they see in, Wapaka or some other place, and let them see that's a bigger thing than just Lodi. Make sure they're on the bus. We get them on the bus, we go to the trailhead, and then we pair them up with a mentor. We kind of send them off and let them do their own thing and let the high schooler really lead the way for the younger kid, and the teachers just walk behind and look for bodies.
As a mentor, I led small groups of students on hikes and basically just kind of let them do their own thing and walked with their group and answered questions and talked about whatever they wanted to talk about and led little group activities.
Zachary Potter, and I'm in 4th grade. They go on all these really fun trips, and you get to work on the Ice Age Trail and get to know a lot of people.
We hike on an average of 25 miles a week, which isn't a lot for a big long-distance hiker, but when you're talking about a 3rd or 4th grader out there walking, that's quite a bit of ground to cover for 5 days straight.
Programs like Summer Saunters are important because they say that good habits start young, so if the earlier that kids get out learning about trails and nature, those values are going to stick with them forever, and they're more likely to pass that on to their friends and other people who might not have had the opportunity to join a group like Summer Saunters.
There's a lot of people who like hiking and stuff, but then if people don't help preserve that kind of thing, people won't be able to, at least not in nature areas.
I think it's important to have this program just so kids can sort of have an experience during the summer that they wouldn't normally have, and they have a chance to really just kind of get into that mantra you get when you go on long walks or you get into a hike and you're really tired and you're beat and you're driving your mentor crazy because you're tired and crabby, but they still have that feeling when they're done, that pride from doing something that they don't normally do, and doing it 5 days in a row is quite an achievement for some of these little kids.
As a mentor, I liked being able to see that the kids learned a lot in just 5 days of just walking around outside.
I hope there's about 5 more of these programs, running around the state, and I think there are a lot of places that can benefit from it. And whether you're up in the north and you think you're always out in the woods, or whether you're in Milwaukee and you never step out of the city, you've got something to gain from this. So I hope it just keeps expanding.
I think it's important that kids spend time outside, in the woods and playing around, kind of getting back to their roots of being a kid. I think in this day and age, too many kids spend time inside, holed up, staring at a TV or something like that, and it's it's in kids' nature to run around and be curious, and this program gives them an opportunity to do it in a good manner.
It's a natural curiosity that happens during a summer Saunters week is phenomenal. I mean, they teach themselves, right, in a lot of ways, or because of that curiosity. So it's really just getting them back in touch with that, and hopefully they learn to respect it and it becomes more of who they are.